It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland, we're getting a look at the enormous Commanders field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off and running from Landover. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They give inside to Chung. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Pass play now, finding Judy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him down right along the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Chubb. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On is Katie York for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got it, room to run. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open receiver, caught. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 38. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And that gives the Browns a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man open, complete. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns break the tie here in the first. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
York now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. And he'll push forward for a small gain into the 31. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Running back, motioning right. Looking right, and he brings it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's a throw. Quick hitter completes. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw here on first down. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Play action on first down. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's dropping back to throw. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one complete to Njoku. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
From the 39. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, the big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun. Judy there to grab it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running right with Chubb. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Cut near the goal line. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
York now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He'll bring this out of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Hits his man on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders with a long field ahead. Ball at the 33 for first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Looking to the air here. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll throw it again. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Patterson on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, You better believe it is now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Down the middle, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down coming. Staying with Eckler. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from the 41. Running with Eckler again. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throw complete to Eckler. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Throwing on third and long. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Chubb on the give, headed left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's going to throw this one. Finding Judy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 6. And the Browns 1st down.
They'll throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They go play action on 1st. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Looking for a throw here. It is caught left side. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Katie York now on for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here's 2nd and 7. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made a bid for it, but he was a couple yards short. That's a turnover. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
They are throwing it again. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 16-point ball game. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
York now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one's not going to be reeled in, but might have been a free play. It looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one's not going to be reeled in, but might have been a free play. It looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it, room to run. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Brings up 3rd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. third down from the gun. Quick hitter complete. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw it again. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 now. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And it's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Patterson on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now give right side to Chung. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Staying on the ground here with Chung. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back-to-back carries here. And he's stopped after a gain of 3, so that's going to bring up 4th down and our 2-minute warning. Browns are lined up to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. This one's hauled in on the left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. To throw. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
What a great opportunity for him. You can almost feel that bounce in his step. Facing the southpaw, and he gets to rush the blind side. Well, anytime he beats that right tackle, it just comes down to his closing speed and his finishing ability at the quarterback.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is brought in at the 50. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.